calculus test.
I see.
Let's meet him.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Duncan. My friends Mac and Brian passed the calculus test.
That's great.
It was like luck was on their side. So many people failed. But do you know who failed most miserably? Your so-called teacher's pet, Donald. Why, he's a traitor. Do you ever see him studying? That's right. He should not be called teacher's pet. That title should go to Mac instead. Why, he was so brave during that test. Did you see how he differentiated? Russian machine never breaks.
I see.
No one else could differentiate like he could. Let me show you how he did it.
Power and sum rules. To differentiate the most basic of functions, you will need to know about the power and sum rules. Parent functions will be modeled by f of x, while derivatives will be modeled by f prime of x. Power rule. To apply the power rule, take the exponent of a variable and multiply it by the coefficient. This will be your new coefficient. Then take the exponent of the variable and subtract 1 from it. This will be your new exponent. The power rule is demonstrated by the function ax to the power of b here. Sum rule. If your function has multiple variables, take the derivative of each variable individually. Then add or subtract them based on the signs in the parent function. They should remain the same. Constants. All constants have a derivative of 0.
Well, that's right. I will name Mac teacher's pet now.
That test was easy. I know. What's that one problem that everyone struggled with? I think it was this one.
Try differentiating this function. To do so, you need to apply the power rule. Here are the steps for doing that for this function. You should have gotten this for your answer.
Mac!
That's me.
Teacher's pet.
Well, that's not me.
And soon to be teacher.
Wait, what?
Quickly, solve this problem.
Try differentiating this function. To do so, you need to apply the sum rule. Here are the steps for doing that for this function. You should have gotten this for your answer.
Hey, I also passed the test. Will I become a teacher too?
You will be less successful than Mac, yet happier. Less successful, yet more.
Haha.
Brian's descendants will become teachers. Mac's will not.
Haha.
Hey, Mac, Mr. Duncan just made you the teacher's pet.
Mac and Brian are awesome. They could solve any problem, even this one.
Try differentiating this function on your own. You should have gotten this for your answer.
I will visit Mac's home today, and when I die or retire, my son Malcolm will become teacher.
Howdy do, Beth. Some psychic weird sisters told me that I will be made teacher's pet. Then I was made teacher's pet. They also told me that I will become the teacher, but Mr. Duncan named his son Malcolm as his successor.
You must kill Mr. Duncan if you want to become the teacher.
But
You must kill him tonight if you're a real man. We will do it together. We can blame it on the freshman and that he's bringing with him.
I don't know about this. Wait, what's that? It's a letter from the Weird Sisters saying that I should kill Mr. Duncan. And on the other side, it explains something that called the chain rule.
Chain rule. If you have a function within another function, you should apply the chain rule. To do so, take the derivative of the outside function and multiply it by the derivative of the inside function. Make sure you leave the inside function as it is in the derivative of the outside function.
I'm going to solve the chain rule problem to make up my mind on if I should kill Mr. Duncan or not.
Try differentiating this function. To do so, you need to apply the chain rule. Here are the steps for doing that for this function. You should have gotten this for your answer.
Alright, I have made up my mind. What have I done?
Mac, are you alright?
No! I killed Mr. Duncan!
Go wash the blood off your hands and I will frame the freshman.
What if this blood doesn't come off?
Don't be pessimistic. A little water can make us innocent. Why don't you do this problem to calm yourself down as you wash your hands?
Try differentiating this function. To do so, you need to apply the chain rule. You should have gotten this for your answer.
Feeling better now?
Yeah.
Hi, Doug. Let me lead you to Mr. Duncan's room.
Mr. Duncan is dead. Who could have done this?
It was a freshman. I killed them out of rage. I can't believe that they killed Mr. Duncan. So Mr. Duncan is dead. His sons have fled to different schools. And Mr. Mac, is now the new teacher. I'm going to solve a math problem as I think about this.
Try differentiating this function on your own. You should have gotten this for your answer.
Wait, why is Mr. Mac the teacher if my descendants would soon become teachers? Maybe he was the one who killed Mr. Duncan. Howdy, Brian. I'm going to throw a party. Are you coming? Yeah, we can do calculus together. Have you heard of the product rule? No, what's that?
Product rule. If you have two functions multiplied by each other, you should apply the product rule. To do so, take the first function and multiply it by the derivative of the second function. Then add this to the second function multiplied by the derivative of the first function. One way to remember this is 1d2 and 2d1, and that's the way we have some fun, where 1 is the first function, 2 is the second function, and d means derivative of.
Oh, cool. See ya. 1d2 and 2d1, and that's the way we have some fun. Wait a minute. How does this product rule work? Let me try with this problem.
Try differentiating this function. To do so, you need to apply the product rule. Here are the steps for doing that for this function. You should have gotten this for your answer. Your answer could also be simplified into this.
And why did I kill Mr. Duncan if Brian's descendants become teachers? This doesn't sound good. Murderers, assemble!
What's up?
I want you to solve this problem for me.
Try differentiating this function. To do so, you need to apply the product rule. You should have gotten this for your answer. Your answer could also be simplified into this.
Okay, now what?
Kill Brian and his son Fletcher.
What's up?
Mr. Mac?
Yeah?
We killed Brian.
Yeah! Yes! Yes!
But his son Fletcher survived.
No! Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. This is not good at all. Hey, Mr. Mac. Ah! Solve the problem to me, will you?
Try differentiating this function on your own. You should have gotten this for your answer. Your answer could also be simplified into this.
The answer is 10x to the 4th power plus 32x to the 3rd power plus 10x plus 20. Now leave me alone.
Is Mr. Mac okay? Why is he raging in an empty chair?
Don't worry about my husband. He's delusional.
Howdy do. Your predictions of the future, are they true or not?
You need to know about the quotient rule.
The what?
Quotient rule. If you have one function divided by another, you should apply the quotient rule. To do so, take the denominator and multiply it by the derivative of the numerator. Then subtract the numerator multiplied by the derivative of the denominator from it. This will be your new numerator. Now square the denominator. This will be your new denominator. One way to remember this is low d high minus high d low, square the bottom, and away we go. Where low is the denominator, high is the numerator, and d means derivative of.
Now, do this problem and your fate will be revealed.
Try differentiating this function. To do so, you need to apply the quotient rule. Here are the steps for doing that for this function. You should have gotten this for your answer. Your answer could also be simplified into this.
Beware of Doug.
Doug,
No one bored of a parent function will be able to harm you.
parents,
You will be safe until the textbooks come to you.
textbooks.
This is ridiculous. Everyone is born of parents and textbooks. Now, cannot move, and textbooks cannot move. But Brian, will his descendants become teachers?
Do this problem and find out.
Try differentiating this function. To do so, you need to apply the quotient rule. You should have gotten this for your answer. Your answer could also be simplified into this.
Ah!
Low d high minus high d low.
Square the bottom and away we go.
Hey, Mr. Mac, Doug has fled to another school.
Good. Murderers, assemble! What's up? I want you to solve this problem for me.
Try differentiating this function on your own. You should have gotten this for your answer. Your answer could also be simplified into this.
Okay, now what?
Kill Doug and his entire family.
What's up?
Oh, nothing much. Who are you? We are none of your business. Now, where's your husband? He's not here.
Mr. Mac's wife has been acting strangely lately.
I see that she has been sleepwalking a lot.
She also seems to be contemplating suicide.
Have you advised her not to kill herself?
I wonder what's up with her.
What have I done? Mr. Duncan, Doug's family, and Brian are all dead, and this blood won't wash off my hands. This is all my fault. What should I do?
Have you ever heard of a integration? Calm your husband down.
Integrals. Integrating a function is the opposite of differentiating it. When you are integrating a function, you are finding a parent function from a derivative. Integrals can be modeled by an integral sign, followed by the function that you are trying to integrate, followed by a t, followed by your variable of integration. To integrate a function, you would do the reverse of what you would do if you were to differentiate it. Here is how to integrate a function based on the power rule. Instead of subtracting 1 from the exponent, you add 1 to the exponent. Then divide the function by the exponent plus 1. Always remember to add c, representing an unknown constant to an integral if it is not given. This is demonstrated by the function ax to the power of b here.
But that's math and I don't do math. Ah!
There we go.
Yes.
Doug, your entire family got killed by Mr. Mac's friends.
No! Mr. Mac is going to pay for this.
Hey, Mr. Mac.
Howdy do, Doc.
I have some bad news for you.
Oh, what now?
Doug and Malcolm are teaming up to get you.
Ah!
And your wife killed herself.
No! Oh, every day is the same, and life is meaningless.
Murderers, assemble!
What's up?
I want you to solve this problem for me.
Try integrating this function. Here are the steps for doing that for this function. You should have gotten this for your answer.
Okay, now what?
Kill Malcolm's little group of friends.
Ah! The textbooks are moving!
I should have known. Malcolm's friends are using them as shields.
Ah!
Ha! You were born of a parent.
Hold it right there, Mr. Mac.
I have no reason to fear you. BDU is the only way to solve this problem.
Try integrating this function on your own. You should have gotten this for your answer.
And besides, every man was born of a parent. Not me. I was born of a C-section, not directly from a parent. Oh, come on. Look what I got here.
No, that's your exco. You're supposed to show Macbeth's head.
Order has been restored.
Congratulations, Malcolm. You are the new teacher.
Why, thank you.
But only if you're smart enough to solve this problem.
Seriously?
Try integrating this function on your own. You should have gotten this for your answer.
Yeah!
And they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the medium men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting risen. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire.
Yeah. Wait, I can't see it. Frick. I'm too tall.
Hey, Mac. Mr. Duncan just made you the teacher's pet. No! I'm so sorry. I came in backwards.
I dug or
Yes.
this guy?
That guy.
In my hand. Got you. Okay. Okay, sorry. We can redo that.
Now.
Oh no, oh no. This is not good. This is not good at all. Oh shoot. You didn't see that.
We got a Pokemon Go note.
Sorry, we can go blocked.
Hey, Mr. Mac. Doug has lied to another school.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.